Hi all and welcome to the MacKa Moment. This is the room where we're having our chapter at the moment. So there's 77 of us from across the congregation who are writing the next chapter of our religious life. If you can think about it that way, the next chapter in a book. We look back into what's happened in the past 6 years and we're looking forward to what the direction is for the next 6 years. The theme for the chapter is daring to be transformed. So I'd like to go back and to say, well, how have we been living lives in the theological virtues of faith, hope and love in the way that Jesus would have lived those virtues as well, but also look towards the cardinal virtues of prudence, fortitude, justice. And the last one I want to leave you with is temperance. Temperance is a little bit of self-control, don't have a bad temper, temper yourselves. It's about, controlling your food, controlling your actions, controlling your words. So if I was to ask AI to explain temperance to 15-year-olds, they would say, it's about not playing video games all night, or it's about not having a whole pizza by yourself and sharing it. I think what I'd like to focus on for me is about tempering our words, being kind to one another, using kind words. So as we lead in this next week of chapter, and by the way, I don't tell you about the cardinal virtues and the theological virtues for no reason at all. A saint, when they're actually named a saint in the universal church, their life is examined under all these 7 virtues. So Mary MacKillop's life was examined under these virtues. And so maybe this week, how can you live a life? How can you live a more temperate life? We think about temperatures and high and low. How can we just be calm and just be on an even keel? Now, I think that Jesus in his life lived some of his days, many of his days on earth, being very temperate, but sometimes he had to speak up for the unjust and for those on the margins. Have a great week, everybody. Remember to pray for all the sisters of St. Joseph that are on chapter. God bless.